Hey, my friends, Positive Vibes here. How is everyone doing? Positive Vibes. I wear the mask. Main concept, don't judge a book by its cover. Main goal, spreading the positivity any way possible. I want to welcome you to Positive Vibes Influence Podcast PIP106. Yes, my friends, this is episode 106. It is Monday, March the 23rd, 2020, and it is 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time here in Toronto, Ontario, Markham to be exact. I want to start off by saying, my friends, thank you for the love and support for Positive Vibes. Thank you for the love and support for one another, and thank you for the love and support for yourself. Keep doing your thing, keep being you, as I always say. That's all we can do, right? You know what's going through your head. You know what's going through your heart. You know how you're feeling. You know what you've been through. You have your own thoughts, your views, opinions. It's your story, right? Do what you feel is right for you at this moment. At this moment, what's happening in the world, I honestly believe that this is going to make us stronger as individuals. This is going to unite us, right? Through, in so many different ways. One thing I want to say is just thank you for everybody playing their part. Just staying at home, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, the whole social distancing. Thank you. Thank you for the frontline workers, the medical, staff, especially the hospitals, the doctors, the nurses, then of course everybody at the grocery stores, at the pharmacies, the food, right? Just being able to get food from restaurants and things of that nature. The banks, I work for a financial institution, inbound call center. They're still taking calls, the branches are still open. Just everybody in the front line, just everybody that's playing their part. A big part is the bus drivers, truck drivers. My dad was a bus driver. He's retired. My brother, he drives a bus right now, but for most of his life, I guess, his working career, he was a truck driver. Just everybody, right? The police, the paramedics, the firefighters, just everybody. Like, I could just go on and on. I just want to say thank you. And I feel like this time that we're getting for ourselves, it's not the greatest situation 100%, seeing the numbers rise, the people that have lost their lives to this. It makes you think, right? That yes, we're talking about this right now 100%, right? But it makes me think, and I do think about death, right? It's just how I am when I was growing up, getting sick, right? With my weak immune system and so on. Thinking about death at times, not only for myself, but for ones around me. And even religiously wise for myself, I'm sort of glad that I learn about death and we talk about death, right? But to me, that's the hardest thing in life, my opinion, right? To deal with is losing that loved one, because that person is not coming back, right? And, just thinking about how, besides this virus, how people lose their lives to different health issues, different situations that happen around the world. And, I don't want to say, I just want to make sure whatever I'm going to say, like the words that I put out there, it doesn't come out the wrong way, right? Because I know what my intention is. And I would like to believe people that know me, they know that, there's no ill intention about anything that I say. Sometimes these situations, the not so good times, is what helps us as individuals grow. You know, I don't want to say that we needed this, but because this is happening, because this is here, we need to, just like with any other situation, I've said it before, when a good situation arises in our life, for one person or many, we embrace it, right? We enjoy it. I've said it before in the past, when a not so good situation comes up, we need to embrace it the same way. Because how else are we going to move forward? This is not something that we could just put to the side, right? And this is a major, of course, not so good situations happening in the world. But I honestly believe, my friends, that as time moves forward, this is only going to make us stronger. Stronger as individuals, which is going to make us stronger as a team. Because I've said this many times before, for this whole journey I've been on with Positive Vibes for 7+ years, is that we're all in this together. And honestly, right now, that's what I see. And that's what I'm focusing on. You know, that's what I'm praying for. I pray for every single human being in this world. You know, I know what I've been through, and that's all I could do. I could just share my story, my thoughts, my views, my opinions. You know, just be you, do your thing. Whatever is helping you get through the not so good times, just keep going, keep doing your thing. You know, it's not the easiest thing to talk about, right? Even me, having my being immunocompromised ever since I was born, it's not the easiest thing to explain sometimes, because I've been through it, right? So when I talk about it, I might understand, but I want to make sure that when I'm talking about certain things or explaining certain things, like even with me working on my mindset for 7+ years consciously, yeah, I might see things a little certain way, you know, but I have to understand that, okay, just like my whole concept is don't judge a book by its cover, I have to understand that I can't just expect everyone to just be like, yeah, he's right. But at the same time, one thing I'm trying to say is that just be you, let your story out. You know, it's not about that some people are going to agree, some people are going to disagree, what people are going to think. No, it's about sharing your thoughts, your views, your opinions, right? And I honestly believe the more we share, it's just going to help. It's going to help us as individuals, because we're letting our thoughts out, which sometimes we need to do out loud. That's why I'm a big fan of audio, especially making even videos. So right now, this is the first time that I'm making a video for the podcast, which I will be uploading as well. And then recording it on the podcast, which will also be on the station as well. So, you know, I try to make it less than 10 minutes, which we're approaching that right now. So I'm going to end this off. But those are just a few of my thoughts, my friends, today. Just to, honestly, the main point is just keep doing your thing, keep being you. You know, everybody is dealing with this in different ways. Some people have been affected in different ways by this. For me, it's just more of knowing how I have dealt with health issues. And just more recently as well, with how many viruses I picked up and being hospitalized. And knowing how tough it might be, especially for individuals that have dealt with this, maybe not expecting it, I guess is the right word, like it just hit them. Maybe they do have a strong immune system. Yes, maybe others with weak immune systems, the elderly, certain people are more prone, but anybody could be affected, my friends. Just stay safe, take care of yourself. I'm always here if you want to connect, engage, you want to talk. And I just want to say thank you for the few seconds that you've given me. I'm looking forward to continuing to put out the positive vibes. But this was Positive Vibes Influence Podcast PIP106.